Hey everyone, so today I'm just going to be doing a quick little book review of a book I finished reading. I apologize for the camera quality. My camera died and I really don't want to charge it, and I really don't want to sit down and do like a formal video. So here I am. I literally just finished reading the book. It's like morning and I'm not even ready for the day. So yeah, I apologize for like this, but whatever. I know it's been a long time since I last did any kind of book videos, and I am very sorry about that because I know those were like the most popular videos that I had here, and they were so much fun, and I loved being part of that bookish community. But things change, and I go through these cycles of being interested in different things, and I've just been in this kind of fiction reading slump for a very long time. Luckily, I did actually finish reading a book. The first book I've read in months, so I'm very happy about that. But it is a nonfiction book, and it is specifically about Wicca. So I know not all of you are going to be interested in this type of a book, but I wanted to share it anyway because I really want to share my thoughts to you on this book. So the book I finished reading was Wicca, A Guide for the Solitary Practitioner by Scott Cunningham, and this is a very nice book. I'm so good at words. This was a thoroughly enjoyable and informative book. This was such a good starter book. It had all the basic facts in it, and it was set in a way that he reminds you that when you're going on your own path, you don't have to follow exactly everything because it's up to you. If there's something you don't really like, you can exclude it. Wicca is a nature-based religion, but I think what this book really focused on was that you look at this more as a spiritual path, and it is your religion also, but to keep an open mind. I really highly recommend this book for beginners or anyone really. It has a really good preface and introduction. I highly recommend that you read these first. The preface really explains how he's not trying to create a new form, he's trying to present one that others can develop their own Wiccan practices too. He's simply explaining things so people can get started, so people can form their own path. And I think that's really incredible and great and good. I'm very happy that he put that in the beginning of this so people will understand and be more open to it and not feel like they're going to be restricted. It has all the basic things in it, from the deities to magic to ritual and preparation. It even has music and dance, which is something I haven't seen often. It has the seasons, of course, ritual design and practice, and exercises and techniques, and initiation. I really like the part about initiation because it really showed that unlike other religions where you have another person initiating you into the whole thing, it's not about that. This religion is about your connection with nature, and it's nature who will truly initiate you. I'm going to read this short passage to you because I think it's really important. It says, "When you feel an insurmountable joy in watching the sunset or the moon rise, when you see the goddess and god in trees marching along mountains, or streams meandering through fields, when you feel the pulsating energies of the earth amidst a noisy city, you have received true initiation, and are linked with the ancient powers and the ways of the deities." I really like that because it makes it accessible to anyone, and it doesn't rely on the powers of other people. It just relies on your own personal power and your connection with nature, and that's wonderful. Wonderful! They have some suggested altar layouts, which I bookmarked. He has little basic spells and rituals throughout, like just examples, and I think that's also really great. He has like a good starting ritual to get in touch with the god and goddess. The entire section about ritual design is really, really informative. Probably one of my favorite parts because everything in it just really resonated with me. Then he also has an entire book of shadows written in the back as just an example of one. It gives you some empowering words, and it also gives you some just information about herbs and crystals and the god and goddess, and 13 Goals of a Witch, the lore of numbers, some chants and invocations, and it also has more things about the Sabbats. And then in the back, he even has more resources, some suggested reading, he has a glossary, and he has some publications and occult suppliers. So this book is really like all in one, a great beginner book. I definitely would give this 5 out of 5 stars for someone who is just beginning to get interested into it, someone who wants to know more about it, or someone who is already pretty practiced in this practice. Someone who has practiced in this practice. Overall, a great book. I highly, highly enjoyed it, and I highly recommend it. That is all for this quick little book review off the top of my head kind of thing. I really just wanted to share my thoughts on this book. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you're interested in this type of thing, definitely pick this book up. It's cool. It's cool. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next. Bye!